I forgot I didn't have any of the audio sources on this scene yet. Oops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not... No. No, that's not what I want. I want audio output capture. There we go. Okay. So, controller. Controller has fall. Controller is fall. Okay. Okay. Waffle's the good boy green edition. Here we go. It's Cagelocke practice time. One sec. I can't get bits. I'm not affiliate, so rip. But, I mean, like, first person to beat this whole game, like, if there's no restrictions, I could definitely beat the game in one sitting, but, I don't have affiliate. So, yeah. Okay, in 2 sittings. But instead, I'm going to try to do... I want to see how far I can get for the 2.5 hour checkpoint. I kind of want to try that to get a feel for how long it is. So, what about... Okay. Okay. I don't know when timing's gonna begin in the actual ROM, but we're gonna go with this. We're just gonna start time now. And we'll see how far we get. I'll be oh, stupid alphabetical order. I'll be Copper the good boy. You know, uh-oh, I pushed the wrong button. Dang it, we're losing time. Yes. This is my grandson. The rival should be a cat, just saying. You're gonna be... Fuzzpaw. Yeah, missed opportunity indeed. Fuzzpaws. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. I'm so cute. Let's go. And I'm also going to pick the starter that I've already predetermined to start with, so... Don't go out. It's unsafe. Okay. So, time is... I know time's done using Game Timer, but even when I play in the Cagelocke, I'm probably going to put this up on the stream to give me an idea. So, like... Yeah. I'm bad at time management. I'm probably not going to keep checking my menu, but I will look over and see that, you know, oh, I've been going for, you know, however long. Oh, shoot. No. Go. Just go. Just go. Nope. I don't even know which one's who. Wordle. Okay. There we go. There we go. We got Charmander. Do you want to give it a nickname? Of course I do. You... You are Hot Boy. Okay. Yeah, you would pick Squirtle. You're kind of a jerk. Yeah, let's fight. Okay. Luckily, you don't know any water moves yet. Okay. Bam. Man, rivals in newer games need to learn about type advantage. Just saying. I mean, I don't get a choice. I can't use type advantage because I pick first, but the new games, it's like, no, we'll pick the one that you're good against because we're stupid, I guess. Okay. There we go. So the way the Cagelocke kind of works too is I don't have to only pick the first thing on my route. I can just only pick one of each species, and I believe that includes evolutions. So if I catch a Pidgey, I can't catch a Pidgeot later. Oh. Yeah, I don't need this. There we go. Man, the one thing I hate about... You catch a Pidgeot and it dies. If your Pidgey... You can catch a Pidgeot if your Pidgey dies before evolving. Okay. The only thing I hate about Fire Red, Leaf Green is that they don't give you the friggin' running boots until after you beat Brock. Why? I'm old enough to know how to use boots, Mom. That's just... Yeah. I'm old enough. Okay, so... But yeah, I don't have to catch the first thing on the route. So like the fact that, like, if I killed all these things, it would be fine. It would be absolutely fine. Okay. Go. So I have a bit of an idea for what I'm gonna do, but I'm not gonna say it out loud. I'm just gonna do it. I don't want to give everybody my secret. Okay. But I'm just gonna do this strat. Okay, now we're in Viridian City. We'll get the shit, go back home, get the Pokeballs, go catch a dude. Call it a day. So, yeah. You know Professor Oak, right? Yeah. I know Professor Oak. So did you get this sprite made, or did you just find one that looked like your avatar? Just out of curiosity. Not that it really matters, but I'm curious. Is this custom waffles? It's custom waffles. Holy shit. You put a lot of effort into this ROM hack. Or somebody put a lot of effort into this ROM hack. I know you probably put a lot of effort into crafting the idea. I don't know how much of the work you did on the ROM, but definitely a lot of work was put into something. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, me and your old Pokemon are best friends. He said he likes me better than he likes you. I had the ideas and I made other smart people do the real work. That's okay. Someone has to be the visionary. Can't confirm. Nice. Okay. Here we go. game can begin. Let's see, I've got... Yeah, okay. I know how to catch Pokemons. I know. I know. I know. I know. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah. I always forget to do it until after this because of all this text. Okay. I always forget to do it, but... Oh. Yup. That's a good frame you got there. Okay. So pro tip, never check your computer until you've gotten Pokeballs, because depending on your Nuzlocke settings, this could be a Pokeball and you'd have to start your Nuzlocke. So pro tip, just wait. It's always a potion in this one, but it's not always a potion in every randomizer seed. I'm just in the habit of doing it, which is why I brought it up. Because I get asked a lot, why didn't you get the potion yet? That's why. That's why I always wait to get the potion till Pokeballs, because if I change what I do depending on ROM settings, I'm stupid. So I'll just do what I did last time, regardless if that's the right thing to do. So instead, I just opt to do it that way every time. Okay. We got a Rattata. Okay. It's a rat boy. Oh, okay. Hey, it's another rat boy. No, everything is boy. Everything is boy. I don't see gender. Everything is boy. That is a very confusing statement. And I understand that. Yeah, let's take a good boy. Yeah, everything good boy. Good girl red when? Just wondering. Okay. Let's see. Guess I'll pidge him. Go get him. Real Girl Red might be next season's ROM. Nice. Oh, we crit. Nice. Okay. Okay. How many Pokemon does Brock have? 2? I'm kind of a scrub. I think it's 2. Okay. I'm gonna have to get a cheat sheet for this kind of shit. Oh yeah, give me that burn. Yeah. Have you guys figured out how long it's going to be between seasons? or how participation works. Like if I participate in this one, can I still participate in the next one? Those are the questions that need answer. Oop. What am I doing? Looking at the wrong screen. Okay. Previous participants have priority. Cool. That'd be cool. That would be cool. I wonder if there's some way I don't. We can try to theory craft it here, but this is just a very simple surface layer idea. But like the idea of like divisions are in somehow or some way teams, and there's a division captain, which is determined based on seeding. That could be cool. I don't quite know what would happen after that, which is why it's a surface level idea. But I'm not sure how the idea would work, like what it does. But I think that could be kind of cool. Like it'd be cool if like it might be something like, so like you'd need at least 4 divisions, I think. Or your divisions would be a lot smaller. So instead of having 2 large divisions of like what's in red and green would probably actually end up being like, you know, 8 teams, just teams of 3, let's say. And the way it could work is that, so you have so many in-game hours to hit your checkpoint, let's say. So let's say it's 2.5 again. Let's say we like that number and we want to continue. What it could be is whenever you hit the checkpoint, the team captain gets to choose who fights. And it's a 2v2 battle where each person is allowed to bring the total number of mons has to equal the number of mons from that gym battle. And then you could say like, okay, so let's say if there's 3. If the gym you fought had 3, well, one person has to take 2 Pokemon and one person has to take 1. And who does that, like, you won't know until you're in the battle. So it kind of gives a layer of strategy. So like if I have a really strong Charizard, okay, you know what? Maybe you have to fight my really strong Charizard, but, you know, maybe not. Maybe that doesn't come into play at all. Maybe I know that you're probably going to think that, so you brought your Blastoise, but in fact, we brought the slightly underleveled Venusaur, but it is super effective against you, so get wrecked. Kind of adds a layer of strat. No, I don't need another rest, Mom. I'm okay. Yeah, I think that could be cool, the idea of having a few people and a team captain. And I'm trying to think of like how different ways you could pick team captains. Like maybe you have 2 ways of picking a team captain. You could allow a team to register on their own if they have enough people, or people can join singly. And if the team doesn't elect a captain, it just goes straight by seeding, but give them the chance to pick their captain. Because like I know, you know, if me and Affinity were going to be on a team together, I would rather him be the captain, regardless of the fact that I probably have a better seed than him from playing in previous tournaments. I would rather him be the captain than me. So allowing teams to choose their captain might be a good idea. And then if people can't decide or they honestly don't know, like maybe, you know, maybe it's me, you, Goose, or maybe it's just 4 people who don't know each other, or 3 people who don't know each other. And everybody either thinks they're trash or everybody thinks they're not trash. Well, then it would come down to seeding. At that point. Yeah, there's a couple different ways that that could be done. You gotta hang out here more often. I have great ideas and none of the willpower to do any of it. I'm the kind of person who can flesh out an idea and then just be like, but no, I'm not gonna actually do it. But I have an unlimited amount of imagination. Okay. And then, yeah, we just grind here for a bit. You make things happen? Good. I can make things happen if I'm super invested in it. But if I'm not like 100% invested in the idea, I can just flesh it out and then just be like, meh, whatever. Here's a fully fleshed out idea that I'm not going to put any time or effort into. But I am good at networking and finding other people that really want to do things. So I usually just come up with the idea and I'm like, hey, I'll support you in doing this and I'll help you in any way I can. But you go make it happen. Like even in this instance, maybe I can contribute to ROM hacking. Maybe, I don't know. I've never tried, but I have made Super Mario World ROM hacks a long time ago. So depending on the tools used, I might be able to do it. But in terms of organizing a tournament or anything like that, no. We're on our way to Viridian City. Okay. We're getting there. Tackle. Okay. Let's go heal here. Wait, what did that say? No, stop. Oh, I thought it said something different. Rip. All of the time is waste. Okay. Well. Yeah. I got a Pokedox. Yeah, show me how to catch Pokemon, old man. Show me how to catch a Weedle, someone who looks eerily like Blaine. Blaine uses potion. Shit. Okay. Here we go. We got so much time left. Okay. Teachy TV. Hooray! Okay. Hello, Pidgey. Meet Rat Boy. Oh, crit. Okay. There we go. Quick attack. Nice. Priority move. That is actually... to go back to what Goose was saying earlier about how Rattata's the man. That is actually something that puts Rattata ahead of the curve. Quick attack. Priority moves are always good. If you can have a priority move on one of your mons, do it. You never know when you're going to have to squeak one in. Okay. Here we go. Okay. And here we grind. See, what I should do is get a save editor so that whenever whenever I want to test out how an alternate route would have gone, I could do that. Oh, I missed. Yeah, because there are little things like that where it's like, okay, you know, which Pokemon should I really be catching on this route? I could be theory crafting that a bit better. You know, knowing that I want a Pokemon of this type, what should I do? Or a Pokemon that's not this type. Okay. So, Brock has a level 12 and a level 14. Yeah. What do you mean by route restriction? Like a catching route? Yeah. Yep. 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 It's a species restriction, not a route restriction. Yeah. I have an idea. Like, I'll probably come back and catch some of these later. But my plan is to start early. I guess it doesn't really matter if I say my plan because everyone can watch it and probably extrapolate it. I caught the first Pokemon I could catch. Specifically because I wanted the most amount of time to level it. And I don't want to level up Charmander right now. You don't take Charmander for the early game. You take him for the late game. So buffing up Charmander here is actually kind of a waste of time. Because there's no way I'm going to use it in the rival lock unless I'm fighting someone who picked Bulbasaur. Which I don't know what pair of dice picked. But that would be the only way I would consider using the Charmander. Because I have a rock gym and a water gym ahead of me. So buffing up Charmander isn't... Oh, okay, let's not do this. Let's go buy some antidotes first. But yeah, I'm going to make something else stronger so that I have an easier time with the gyms. And then later, when I need to use my Charmander, I'm just going to put a lot of time into buffing that up. And because I'm in a higher... because I'm in a higher level area at that point, leveling up the Charmander to where I need it to be won't be nearly as bad. So, yeah, the idea is to almost kind of do... What's the word I'm looking for? Do the opposite of what, you know, a lot of people do, which is level up their starter a whole bunch, and then we didn't do the thing we were supposed to do. We were supposed to go buy an antidote, and instead we just went into the Pokemon Center and healed and then left. Rip. Well, let's try that again. Okay. Here we go. And away we go. Bam, bam, ba-da-now, now, 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 now. Okay. Okay. We're gonna save most of our money because we don't really know what we need yet. In a regular Nuzlocke, I would just load up on Pokeballs and Potions, because you never know when you're gonna need them. But in this case, I can just swap Mons, you know, come back and catch another one of that thing later, right? So I'm not super worried. Right now, we're gonna grind our face off. Okay. So, we got a little ways to go yet. Oh, there's one more thing I want to suggest to Jez for PokeLink. I'm going to say it here because Jez is omnipresent and knows what everybody's streaming when and just happens to be here right now. Or we'll go back and watch this VOD, totally. But it would be cool if you could type in, like for grinding sessions, like what I'm doing right now, it would be cool if I could type in a target level and then have a bar that shows experience-wise. So basically add up all the experience required to get from level 1 to level 10, for instance. And then track that goal. You give the audience a little bit of an idea what kind of a show they're in for. I think that'd be cool. Maybe I'm the only one who would use that, but I think that'd be dope. And it's not actually that hard because they already know the experience. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I like, is those little kind of cool optimizations like that. But again, I'm not so much a doer as an idea haver, so it's a lot easier to say to Jez, hey, feature me this, and then like, that's a lot easier than doing the feature, actually building it. And I do know that because that's what I do for a living. I'm a software developer, so I definitely know that. But at the same time, Where my XP tracker? Gib XP tracker, please. Papa Jez, where you at? Okay. We'll go heal again. So hopefully there's enough time to train all this up and get going. I still got almost 2 hours left, so we should be good. And I guess that's really the only potential issue we could have at 2.5 hours, and we'll know by the end of the stream, is it possible to train up? And it should be 2.5 hours, should be lots of time to train up. I haven't done any trainer battles yet. It should be more than enough time. In Ruby, it would be enough time. In Ruby, I can get to the first gym in about 1.5 hours in a Nuzlocke setting in about 1.5 hours. And be semi-ready to fight. So... Let's start fighting some trainers now. Okay, oh, Weedle. Problem with playing so many Nuzlocks is I just have no idea what anybody has anymore. Tried one save and it's doable in 2.5 hours. Okay, did you run Squirtle though? I guess I didn't finish that thought. If you don't take Squirtle, because I know it's totally doable with Squirtle, because you have a type advantage. I'm pretty sure it's going to be doable. Like, easily doable. Yeah. This is true. I'm thinking it's going to be more than doable. I'm thinking it's going to be okay. But that's why I'm training up this Rattata instead. To learn if that's a viable strat to get done. Okay. Yeah, kind of the idea here is we're going to train this Rattata really high. And we're just basically going to ignore Charmander for a bit. Pokemon Protective Services, the PPS, are going to be after us. Okay. This is where the priority move comes in big. The less poison shots you can take, the better. So there's that. Luckily, I didn't get poisoned, but... Okay. Another Weedle. Surprise! Ooh, a critical hit. Okay. There we go. I'm super excited for next week. I haven't published the schedule for next week, but I've got a couple of really fun games in the schedule for next week. There's 2 of them that I'm quite excited for. One of them is an old SNES game that I'm just really excited to play because I've never played it before and I didn't even know it existed until recently. The other one is a 3DS game that nobody knew existed until recently. So it'll be fun. What's really crazy though is the game that nobody knew about until recently, it already has a localization, even though it was a completely Japanese only game. It's got a localization now, even though it's only been available to the general public for like a week or so. Maybe a little longer than a week, but not that long. Yeah, both of these games are actually Japanese only that I just happened to find localizations for. So that's why I didn't know the first one existed. And then the other one nobody really knew existed, so I'm part of everybody. There we go. We should probably start running back to the heal spot. Here we go. Let's go. Also, we're getting so close to that juicy affiliate. If there's one piece of advice I would give somebody who's starting to stream is just don't stop. Because when I stopped streaming just a little bit more than a few years ago, when I stopped streaming though, I had all the criteria for affiliate, but affiliate didn't exist. There was only partner, and it was a ridiculous grind to get to partner. Like, I've got like 217 followers now. 197 of them were from when I streamed previously. So like, I beat that. I was streaming every day. I was streaming for between 3 to 7 hours a day. So I had that down. And I had a consistent average viewership of about 15 people. But back then you needed like 100 or something stupid like that. Like 100 to get partner, and affiliate didn't exist. But so yeah, I just stopped streaming because I had other priorities. And then affiliate came out. And then I had kids. And then my kids got a little bit older. To the point where I was able to stream again. Because I have an awesome wife who lets me play video games while she puts the kids to bed. Or she just hates me and doesn't ever want to see me. One of the two. Some days it's probably a little both. But yeah, now I'm back and we're so close to affiliate. We're at like the 2.9 average threshold, but the big problem was when I came back, I started streaming at really suboptimal times and I wasn't focused on what I was streaming. So I had a lot of low view counts to start off, so they're all kind of falling off right now. So the push for affiliate is real. We should see it very soon. We're at 2.9 now, and we got a whole bunch of older streams that are about to fall off, so we're gonna get there probably next week, hopefully. If everything goes well. Okay. Hey, an antidote. Oh yeah, I'm at 2.9. It's just I have a whole bunch of. I don't know if it'll happen tonight. We've got 2 viewers right now. So we'll see. It'll probably happen next week sometime, if I had to guess, but we will get it. We're super duper close. Like I said, at the moment we're kind of just waiting for older streams to die off. And for these streams to stay at a minimum of 2. But whenever it happens, it happens. I have I'm always hesitant to say it this way, but I have a job outside of Twitch. That's what I'll say. I have a job outside of Twitch, so if it never happens, it never happens. But if it does happen, that'd be kind of cool. There we go. Yeah. Like, I'd be happy with a small community that enjoys watching me stream. I'd be happy with that. Makes my choice a lot easier. If you end up getting, you know, maybe you get to a point where you have a couple thousand subs and the question becomes, okay, what do I do? I have a job that actually pays well and has a pension, but this is paying more. Your priorities would start to get a bit divided. I mean, I could too, but you're gonna get pulled in different directions, right? Like, let's say, like I do software development. So like, let's say I have a big project that's due and I probably should be doing overtime. Am I gonna do the overtime? Or am I gonna stream? I'm now at a conflict, right? Because if I stream, I'm probably gonna make more, but the other job has the stability and I still owe something to that job. I have a commitment to that job, right? So I can see how it could become skewed, but there's a very good chance I never have to be put in that position. So even better. Because I highly doubt I'm going to get into the realm of... Let's see. I highly doubt I'm going to get into the world of, like... For me to start questioning things like that, I'd probably need 1,000 subs. For me to start questioning things like that. But luckily, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, wouldn't that be a nice problem to have? Yes, it would. Yeah, the types of IT work I do can, not always, but can have a whole bunch of on-call work. And it can be very time-sensitive and very critical work. So if I'm on call for something critical and something happens, like if I get a call right now from work that something critical happened, I would just have to end stream and go deal with it. And I'm more or less, I'm not on call, but... So technically I could say no, but if I was on call tonight, I would just have to drop it and go, regardless of what I was doing. If I was on call. Okay. But the benefits and whatnot that the job provides well outweighs the inconvenience of being on call. Except for that time I was on call for months on end, 24/7. That was bad. That was bad. But aside from that, everything else is pretty great. Okay. Let's see. We're getting there. We're getting close. We're getting close to where we want to be. We still got almost 2 hours. We're gonna have so much time left. Okay, good crit, good crit. Okay. We'll go heal. Get our PP back. Bam, 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 bam. And then we'll go fight the last trainer. We'll go to the other side. We'll do the things. So have you guys figured out what's going to happen if somebody accidentally breaks a rule? And I guess I can only really think of 2 rules that could accidentally be broken easily. What happens if I fight the gym leader with 3 Pokemon? We have consequences laid out. I haven't seen them yet. That doesn't mean they don't exist, though. And what would happen if, like, some of the routes are the same on both ends of a connector? If you accidentally caught a Pokemon on both ends of the route, I guess that one's kind of easy. You just tell them to get rid of the second one they caught. Because, like, I could see that if you're like, oh shit, I thought Brock had 3 Pokemon. I really didn't, like, is it okay if you just only use 2? Like, I think, alright, you can catch as many as you want each route, right? I've already forgotten, see? No brain. But I could see that happening where someone's like, shit, I thought this gym leader had this many Pokemon. Would it be enough to say, you know, okay, just don't use that. You're the last Pokemon in your party. The last Pokemon is the one you have to cut, no exceptions. And then find a way to, I guess if they get to 4, they just revert back to their latest save. Okay. Yeah, that could work. Because, like, I can see that one being an honest mistake. Like, I'm probably going to Google them all before I get there, but, like, I can see that being an honest mistake of, oh shit, I thought this gym leader had this many. Okay. Let's go. Oh shit. You go check her up. Okay. Okay. Oh, you only have 1 Weedle? Rip. And you're gonna use String Shot? You idiot, I have Quick Attack, it's priority. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh, don't poison me. That wouldn't be good. There. He knew better. Okay, Pewter City. Here we go. Okay. So now we're gonna save. So yeah, the in-game timer is pretty accurate to what I'm doing on my layout timer, so that's good. It's good that they're close, so this actually does give me a pretty decent idea. If you utilize more Pokemon than the gym leader has, then your opponent gets to choose the ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's a good one. Because it still allows you to continue, but it also gives you a clear downside. See, to be honest, what I would probably do in that scenario as the player is I'm probably going to save before every gym battle. I would probably just hard reset the Game Boy and then just go get rid of a Pokemon and then come back is probably what I would do as a player. But I think, yeah, I think that's fine. I think what you have laid out is fine. I don't see any issue with that. But as a player, that's how I would avoid that situation, is just save before the gym leader and then do a hard reset. I think that's an easy way to prevent that. I think that's a good recommendation to give people. I agree with like no resets, but like if you get into a gym battle and it's just I have 3 Pokemon and it's like shit, I'll just reset the console and go put one in the box, you're not really gaining anything. You're not... I would say if you start the fight, like if you attack him, it's GG, you have to keep going. But if you haven't done anything yet, I don't know. I'm fine with either way though. I'm gonna Google it and not let it happen to me, so whatever the punishment is, the punishment is. I think we're going back into the forest. These guys are all weeby. Yeah. Like I said, I think that's the big one that's going to be... It's not even big and it's not hard to deal with, but I think that's the hardest one to deal with, because if someone accidentally catches an extra Pokemon, you just tell them to get rid of it, no questions asked. You're getting rid of this one. You caught it and you should not have. Or, you know, whatever the punishment is. Those ones are easier to rectify, but when you're in a gym battle and you cannot turn back, that one's a bit harder to deal with right there on the spot. Okay. But yeah, I think we're gonna be well on our way here. I'm pretty happy with the strat that I have in mind. Okay. Boom. I need stronger boys to fight against. That's what I need. Okay. Let's see what we get. Level 4, dead. Level 4 dead. That's what we just fought. It was dead when we got here. Dead on arrival. Okay. Oh, that one was dead too. It's weird. There's just dead Pokemon all around these parts. Okay. Level 3. Okay. We'll get there. There we go. Man, we got a long way to go with these level 4 Weedles. Okay. Here we go. Bang. Come on. Come on. Okay. That was a level 5 and he still crumbled. Okay. What we are going to do is when we hit level 14, I think we're going to take a safety and start leveling up the Charmander. Oh, I finally got poisoned. Took a long time, but we finally got poisoned. Okay. We'll not waste our antidote yet. We'll keep going. Okay. Another one. Bang. Okay, there we go. Level 14. So now we're gonna safety train Charmander just because I don't really know how we're gonna get around yet. Okay. Luckily we got our Ember. Oh. This shouldn't take too long. And then we'll be good to continue. Yeah, it's super effective. There we go. Because we don't want him to be a nobody. We do want him to be... Oh shit, Pikachu, we're gonna catch this. Crit. We're gonna try to catch it, I guess I should say. Okay. We've only got 2 Pokeballs. Oh. Let's see. Got him. Maybe we level that up for Misty. There we go. We should also go heal. Hey, they let us out. Nice. So notice that we're only picking up specific Pokemon, and it's not specific to... I'm looking for them, but Eevee's got some good things we can do with it. We can evolve that into a lot of different things, so we can just look at our party later on and say, okay, this is what I want this Eevee to be. I'll go get this whatever stone, right, from wherever to do it. And Pikachu we're picking up specifically because that's going to give us a better edge in Cerulean. I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to do there yet. The Rattata would have been fine, but this gives us a super effective hitter. And it also gives us something good to fight into Squirtle, so... a lot of it's kind of going to come down to who we're fighting in the Cagelocke. But we'll see. Good and or bad things could happen. Both are an option. Hey, another Pikachu. They're not as rare as I once thought. Don't you growl at me. Got him. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, we're only leveling up Charmander as an insurance policy. But, I think Rattata is the early way to go. I don't even think I'm going to experiment with Pidgey, just based on typing. A normal buddy is a good type to have. Especially because it's not, like, I can't get gimped by a ghost type. Because it's not Nuzlocke. It's not randomized Nuzlocke, so I can't just get randomly gimped. So, normal is good. It's a good typing. There's an all-arounder. It does make Brock a bit tough, because it's only half defensive against rock, but I think we'll be okay. That's why we're getting out Charmander as our insurance policy. So the idea here is to level up Charmander to a point where he can take Brock fairly easily, but to level up the Rattata for the Cagelocke. And we'll see how that goes. Okay. Okay. So, at some point between today and tomorrow, I have to figure out which Super Mario ROM hacks we're doing. Because I still don't know. If I can't figure something out, we might just continue down the Kaizo road and just do Wiki World 2 the whole time. But it'd be cool if we could find another meme hack. Would be cool, or just a fun ROM hack, a cool fun ROM hack that's not Kaizo. Okay. Let's see if we can get one more level. And then that'll put us on par with the Geodude. And if that gives us Metal Claw, that's even better. Welcome back, Waffles. What'd you miss? Not too much, just me rambling. Mostly, we caught a Pikachu. You missed me talking about my strats and what I plan to do, but that's about it. They're just talking about how we're leveling up the Charmander as an insurance policy, but we're hoping to not really need it. And hopefully we can level up the Rattata enough to take on most of Brock and go in with a pretty strong level advantage and let that carry us the rest of the way. That's what we're hoping anyway. And then I guess the last thing I said was sometime between tonight and tomorrow I have to figure out what Mario ROM hacks we're playing. Because I don't really want to just do Quickie World 2 the Kaizo ROM the whole time. It'd be cool if I could find some more memey ROM hacks that aren't just utter garbage but are kind of cool. That'd be fun. Oh, don't you tackle me. It's not nice. Okay. Waffles has a Mario ROM hack? Waffles Mario? You made one? Oh. ROM hacking for Super Mario World is easily accessible. There's a whole bunch of custom ASM already written. There's a tool called Lunar Magic that pretty much anybody can just jump into and start using. Now there's complex things, like if you want to pull in like completely different palettes and stuff, SMW Central has them, so if you can learn how to use Lunar Magic, which is not that hard, you can easily make ROM hacks. Do it. Let's see. Level 13. I made a ROM hack when I was in junior high with no knowledge of coding. It was a stupid ROM hack. It wasn't anything revolutionary. There was nothing like special about it. It was standard textures. But I made my own levels and I replaced all the text boxes with Chuck Norris jokes. I was able to do that with no coding or ROM hacking experience, just using Lunar Magic. And I think I even had custom music in there as well. That was a long time ago, though. But there are lots of really good videos for how to use Lunar Magic. It's all out there. Okay. Barbas King has a really good beginner tutorial, and it really is a beginner tutorial. I would recommend watching that one. It's like an hour or 2 hours long, and he talks about the basics of editing in Lunar Magic. He's a Kaizo ROM hack maker, so he really does know his stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The way Super Mario ROM hacks work is it's actually illegal to host those ROMs anywhere. So what they host instead is they host BPS patch files, and if you have a ROM and a BPS patcher, which are both legal for download, you can download a BPS patcher and you can download a BPS legally. You can patch your ROM with the contents of the BPS, and then it becomes the new game. As long as you have a Super Mario World ROM somewhere, you can use the BPS patcher and you're good to go. Okay, come on. Let's get one more level. I've been thinking of doing it for a while now, going back into Lunar Magic and maybe doing some streams about making a meme game. Like, let's make our own meme game, guys, and we can think about the different memes we want to put in there and how we'll do it. And we'll call it the Rufus Community Super Mario World ROM Extravaganza sequel that came before the first one. A really long title, but I think it'll catch on. Okay. I'm glad you love it. I already forget what I said, so somebody clip that shit. Or use the exclamation point add quote command. No. Okay. Got him. Oh, now I'm paralyzed. Yeah, that's probably my favorite thing about Streamlabs bot is that the add quote command is a thing, and I have it opened up to everybody, so everybody can add quotes. An exclamation point quote will throw out a random quote from previous streams. That is the best part about Streamlabs bot. Did you make your own bot, Waffles? Oh, you're using CloudBot. Yeah, the quote stuff is built in. It's just a checkbox. Into CloudBot. Yeah, it's already there. It's something you just turn on. Like, if you ever hear me say something funny, just do ! add quote, space, and then type in the quote. And then it'll save it. And then it'll go into the random rotation anytime somebody types in ! quote. I don't have many in there because I don't think anybody knows they can do that. But, it's in there. There's a few quotes in there, though. Okay, we still have an hour and 10 minutes to grind here. Okay. Oh my god. This is gonna be the longest hour of life. Okay. So is somebody actually gonna watch all these Cagelocke streams? Like the VODs afterwards? It sounds like a lot of work. Like I said, it sounds like a lot of watching for someone to watch all of it. Yeah. So I guess I'm sure it's probably somewhere in the text posts and I probably just skimmed over it because it didn't apply to me. But make sure that it says somewhere in the rules or guides or whatever to make sure that you turn on saving VODs, because that's not a default on Twitch. So like what I do, my VODs are saved to Twitch, but all of my VODs also go to a YouTube channel, so if something happens that they're not on Twitch, I'm still going to have them. They're going to be on YouTube. Because that's something I started doing recently, is I started putting my... there's actually a channel for it in the Discord. I didn't have it ping everybody for video-related stuff, because sometimes the VODs don't go live till 2 in the morning. And I didn't want people getting pings at 2 in the morning over a stream VOD that they may or may not have already watched live. But there is a whole channel dedicated to... there's also a role, there's a reaction role if you really want to see the VODs. Or like get pinged every time they come out. I did make a specific reaction role just for VODs, but... The idea is that... you can opt into the VODs and they all get posted to a specific channel, but they're not part of the default path of... Like when my normal YouTube videos come in, when you first join the YouTube channel, you start off with a role that pings you. You can opt out of it using the reactions in the role channel. But the VODs aren't included in that, because some people might want the videos but not the VODs. And some people might just want the VODs, because the only thing at the moment that you're missing out on would be the Nuzlocke challenge on YouTube that's not on Twitch. But pretty soon that's going to be changed. When I started streaming The Witcher 2, I only had the one YouTube channel, so I was cutting that up into 30-minute parts and uploading it to YouTube. So I'm going to finish doing that for The Witcher 2, but everything else, if it's streamed, it's going onto the VOD backup, and then my actual, like, other YouTube channel is going to be used for highlights or YouTube exclusive content. Okay. I feel like we're just not making progress anymore. Everything is so weak. There's got to be a better place for me to train than this. I must just be an idiot. Okay. Because now that we're 10 levels up, we are not making headway. I say that, and now I'm only 9 levels up on that guy, and I made a little bit of headway. I think there is a training spot over here, right? Maybe? Maybe not. I think there is. We'll look around anyway. There is not. And I can't go right yet. Okay, we'll heal. And then... and then we will go back and keep doing the Rattata grind. Okay. The other thing I would like to do too. This is the part that I don't know if it's worth. Should I bother training the Pikachu yet? Maybe? Again, the Pikachu's just an insurance policy. I don't know. I do not know. We'll see, I guess, when we do it. It's either gonna work or it won't. Okay. Hey, level 15. Okay. There we go. I know what I'm doing. Ooh, insta encounter. Rip. Got him. Oh, clicked out of the window. Now I can't do nothing. Okay. So, Do the thing again. Got him. Okay. Caterpie. Again. Okay. I wonder how many levels we'll get before I go fight Brock with this really underleveled leveling spot. Okay. Because essentially what we're doing is we're saying, Rattata, you're going to be big boy. But you're really going to suck for Brock. So is it clear in the rules? I think so. I thought that was pretty clear. But I also talked to you guys a whole bunch about it. So maybe my idea of that is tainted. Which is another reason why I have that timer up there. Like, I plan to go fight... I plan to be fighting Brock with, like, 15 minutes left. I mean, I kind of just... With these types of things, I tend to err on the side of D&D rules. What the DM says goes, and if you don't like that, you can leave. If they don't want to play the game, then don't play the game. Be different if the prize was like $500. It's like, oh man, a technicality screwed me out of $500, but like, we're not, like, there's no money on the line. It's not like, if you don't like the game, don't play it, or get ejected from the game for being a jerk about it. Playing in this tournament is a privilege, not a right. And if you're going to be a dick to the person hosting it, don't play. So maybe you impose like a 3 strikes you're out kind of thing. Like, tell them to tone it down. This is how it is. I'm sorry if you don't like it. This is how it is. And if they keep going off, just get rid of them. Yeah, I'm kind of a no bullshit kind of guy. But that's the way I am. Like, if something happened and we were playing and I misinterpreted a rule, it's either going to go one of 2 ways. Either I'm going to say, okay, that's fine, and I'm still having fun and I'll keep playing. Or I'll say, wow, that really changes this for me and I'm not having fun. I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm going to play because I'm not having, like, for some reason, I can't even think of a way this would happen in Pokemon, but for some reason, the way I interpreted this rule was the only way I could have fun. I just wouldn't play. I wouldn't be a dick to everybody because I was wrong. It's really a me problem. If I'm not having fun, or I misinterpret something, or I didn't ask, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Tickles. Love you. How you doing, Tickles? I'm practicing for my Cagelocke. Is it Corgi edition? Yeah, it's Waffles. It's the game is Pokemon, what is it, Good Boy Green edition? Is that what it's called? Waffles the Good Boy Green edition. This is the ROM that the Cagelocke takes place on. So here's my plan right now. This is my plan for the whole tournament. I picked Charmander for late stats and easy late game, but I don't really plan to use him early. My plan is to beef up this Rattata because normal types only really struggle against Rock, which is the first gym. So I have Charmander leveled up to level 13 already as an insurance policy to help me get through Brock, and then I just make the Rattata really, really big and then just not be weak to anything in the Cagelocke. That's kind of my plan. And we'll see how that goes, but... it's either going to go really well or really bad. What Pokemon are on the Elite Four route? It's vanilla. So whatever's normally there? Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, I'll have other Pokemon by then too. I'll still have my Charizard. Blue Mankey is Red Sparrow. Okay. This is Leaf Green, I believe is what it was based on. Waffles would know better, but I think it's a... ooh. Yeah, this is gonna be good. I'm excited. Yeah, it would be pretty great if it was a Mankey because I'd be 2 types strong against it, right? Or super effective, rather. Oh, shoot. There's no PP left on that. Whatever. Yeah, at this point, we're kind of testing the boundaries of the rules. Or not rules, but like the time limits. So the timer that's counting down started at 2.5 hours. I have 2.5 hours to beat Brock. And for the Cagelocke rules and settings, I have to pause. So if I went and beat Brock, I wouldn't be able to do the grinding that I'm doing now. Oh yeah. We'll get a Mankey probably. I'd like to have a fighting type. I keep muscle memorying over there and I don't have any left. Yeah, my plan is to dump all my resources into this Rattata for a bit, and then hopefully do decent in the first part of the Cagelocke, because unless somebody catches a bunch of rock Pokemon and levels them up, I'm not really weak to anything. Where did you get? I got it right here. I got my Eevee and my Pikachu both right here. I didn't go nowhere, bro. I promise. It takes so long to get levels here, though. I hate grinding the first gym. It just takes so long. And then for the next checkpoint, we're probably gonna grind Rattata some more and then level up a Pikachu a bit as an insurance policy for Cerulean. Yeah. That's why I picked him up. I was trying to decide if I should do the Pidgey or the Rattata. And I got the Rattata first encounter. And my original plan was to do 2 runs and see which one I liked better. Yeah, Yeah, I don't plan to really keep them forever, because by the time we hit 30, I'm going to be running Charizard, right? That's the whole point of that, is late game Charizard. That's the hope anyway. Late game Charizard, early game Rattata. That's specifically why I picked Charmander, was because I was going for late game. Cool, thanks for popping in, Tickles. What's your plan after you use Rattata in the cage match? May the Schwartz be with you. And also with you. I thought it said that we were allowed to keep using the same Mon over and over again. I thought that was specifically a rule. I'm sure there's a message in the Discord that says the exact opposite of that. It's one cage battle per Mon until all your Mon have already participated in one. So, when you say in your party, does that mean in the gym leader fight party? Because if that's the case, what I'll probably do is I'll just make sure to keep running people who've already been in fights, so I might have to lose a couple. Like, I might have to lose Gym Battle 2 and 3, and then I'll be okay after that. Or not Gym Battle, but Cagelocke 2 and 3, throw it on purpose. And then just keep switching out to the same Mons over and over again so I can keep using it. Or maybe I will make Pikachu swole. I don't know. We'll see. And I think that would be the only thing, back to the subject of being grumpy, I think that's the only thing that would make me a little bit salty, is if I read something specifically that said this is how it works and then there was no post clarifying or updating and it was just different. I'd be like, okay, but like that's weird. But again, I wouldn't get angry at the organizers. That would make me a bit salty though. If something wasn't said but was deemed to be 100% true after the fact, that would suck. You guys are doing a pretty good job at laying everything out and being super transparent about everything. So, I don't think that's going to be an issue. Yeah. Feedback's huge, right? When you're trying to do this type of thing, especially if you want to do multiple seasons and keep going. It doesn't matter how well you host it, you're going to have to do better next time. No matter how well it is, no matter how smoothly it goes, you will always have to do it better next time. And the only way you can do that is by taking in people's feedback and realizing that everybody's feedback is valuable, even if they're a piece of shit. Unfortunately. Just different demographics, right? Depending on how big this eventually gets, right? If we want to, did you see the, this should be the, wait, which patch? There was only 1.2 when I downloaded this one. Allows you to return to Mount Moon freely? No, I've been streaming for 2 hours, so I haven't seen it. Okay, it's getting close to time to go fight Brock. Be nice if I could get level 17 before then. If Goose is around, can you ask him if I export my battery save for this ROM, can I boot up 1.3 and continue? Or maybe you know the answer to that. I certainly don't, but... Basically, can I use the save file from this ROM on 1.3? Okay, cool. So I'll probably do that then, because none of the things that'll matter have happened yet, so I'll probably just do that. Yeah. Okay. Still got 45 minutes before we have to have Brock defeated. So in 15 minutes, we'll probably go beat the guy before Brock. And then that gives us half an hour to do maybe a little bit more grinding. And then go fight Brock. Okay. This could be good. I think we're roughly where I wanted to be, so... Because the only thing Rattata is actually weak to is Steel and Rock, we kind of want to make sure we're good and over leveled. Okay. Boom. Let's see. So yeah, at 30 minutes left. Maybe we should go there earlier and fight the guy before Brock. I don't know how long trainer battles take. I don't have an idea in my head for how long it's going to take, so I got to try to plan this out a bit better. Interesting. That was a really loud motorcycle or something similar. I don't know what it was though. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. It's unfortunate that I don't think I'm gonna hit the threshold I wanted to hit. But I didn't really have any expectations on how long the training would take. But I don't think I'm gonna make it to where I wanted to. Okay, let's go heal and we'll fight the guy before Brock, and then we'll come back and train on the weenies again. Okay. So I never really asked you, Waffles, what kind of work do you do? What kind of work does a dog do? Oh, actual question. Oh, you teach high school chemistry. That's cool. Actual question, then we'll loop back to that. Am I allowed to use 4 Mons and the guy before Brock? Or do I have to scale down? On the guy before the gym leader. Okay, the actual gym battle. Okay. Okay. Here we go. High school chemistry, huh? I used to like chemistry. I don't dislike chemistry now, but... that was one of the things I was okay at. There we go. He did. Okay. And true. I missed. I don't think that's a... I'm pretty sure that's a highly accurate move. I don't think I should be missing this much, but it's amazing how sometimes a 95, I don't know if this is a 95, but a 95% chance or accuracy, it feels like 5. Okay. Well, that makes sense. He just sand attacked me. Okay. He doesn't like me. I get that. That took about 2 minutes. Ah. Yeah, when I was in high school and I was supposed to be taking chemistry, I was enrolled in chemistry, but I was taking extra music courses instead. And I was doing the chemistry stuff on as like homework instead. Like I still had to do everything, but I wasn't actually present in class for chemistry most of the time. So I had to learn all about molar mass by myself. I decided very late in my public school quote-unquote career that I was going to go take music. Now, I had played guitar like my entire life, but most guitarists never learn how to read sheet music. So I didn't know any theory and I didn't know how to read sheet music. So when I was in grade 12, I basically skipped a lot of classes to go take extra music classes so that I could go to university for music and then eventually not do that and go take computer science instead. So yeah, it was totally worth it. I definitely didn't waste like $20,000 on half of a music degree. That doesn't sound like something that happened. Okay. If I could go back, I probably wouldn't redo that. I don't know. Every time I tell the story, I debate on whether or not it was worth it. Probably not, because I learned how to hate music and I haven't really played any instruments since I got it at school, so I would probably redo it. I would do something else. And then probably still play music. Because I probably wouldn't have started to hate it. But some days I think the stuff I learned there, I probably wouldn't have learned anywhere else, and it was good to do, but if I don't still play the instruments or do the things, does it matter? Meh. All worked out in the end, I guess? Okay. We got like 30 more minutes of this. Everybody excited? I am. Okay. It's been a rough grind, but we're getting there. Okay. Boom. Got him. Are you guys still normalizing the level curve for the Pokemon Showdown fights? That's the only thing I'm kind of about, because I feel like it more or less invalidates the grind. Because I don't feel like you have enough time to properly EV train things. Like this Rattata is just getting whatever the hell IVs that happen to be here. But if I wanted to target it more closely, I'd have to run from a lot of fights, which means I lose experience. I think we're gonna change it from grinding from level-based evolutions to move. Grinding from level-based. You can't really train for EVs, but you can train for moves and evolutions. So this is... I'm trying to not make it sound dickish because I've already asked about this and got my answer. But why not just put them at the level that they're at with the EVs they have and the moves they have? Like, I'm not saying we should or we have to do it that way. I'm just curious to hear the opposite side. Because I like to hear both sides. What would be the reason for not saying, okay, you grinded this up to level whatever. Here's your advantage for doing that. Or is that just it? Because there is an advantage. That's a valid reason. Okay, so you're just trying to stop one and gunning. That's fair. Not to force a rule change, but another way you could tackle that issue. I'm not saying it's the right way to do it. In fact, it's probably not the right way to do it, but it makes it a bit harder, is if you put a level cap on the party. And by that I mean the gym leader fight you have, your strongest mon and weakest mon have to be so many levels apart. That will also stop that. So like right now, if Rattata gains another level before I beat Brock, I would have to give Charmander another level or I wouldn't be allowed to use Rattata. That's how I tackled it in my YouTube Nuzlocke series. But it definitely slows you down from one and running. Because that's impossible. Because the way we have it set up is you can't even grind that way. The way we have it set up on our YouTube channel is like, with my party right now, I wouldn't be allowed to use Charmander or Rattata until I grinded the Eevee and the Pikachu up. You might not want to go that extreme. You might just want to say your gym party has to be within 5 levels. Because that's kind of the issue we're running into right now, is that like it's really hard to groom the people you want to groom. But because we have it at the whole party at all times, and we also have a clause in there where you can't just arbitrarily send things to the box. So we kind of made it really hard on ourselves, and we're looking at revising that a little bit, just because it is super duper restrictive to not be allowed to put something in the box and have to keep it within 5 levels of everything else. Yeah, and that's fair too. Yeah. Yeah, it gets hard. And I mean, the other thing you could do too, I don't know how complex this makes the rule set. So I get where you're saying you don't want, so like the way the rules are set up now, if I never catch another Pokemon, I could just keep running Charmander. And that's why there's the level cap on Pokemon Showdown, because if I grind my Charizard at that point up to level 100, nothing can stop me. So I get that. You could instill a rule that between each, you must have caught the... You could set it up so that you have to catch at least one Pokemon per checkpoint, or have that many Pokemon. So at checkpoint 1, I have to have caught 1 Pokemon. By checkpoint 2, I have to have caught 2 Pokemon, but I could have caught them both at the first checkpoint. You just have to have caught that many things. And then if you combine that with you have to use a different Mon every time based on party, that combined with you also have to match your gym leader for number of Pokemon would make it so that you couldn't do that. But I don't know if that makes it unnecessarily complex. Because what I'm trying to think of is a way to reward the people. Because like you do want the people. So I'm going to tell a story. It's story time with Rufus. Rufus, when he got the job that he has now, had never played golf before. And this is all true. This is all true. And it's loosely related. So Rufus had never played golf before, and Rufus decided that he wanted to play golf because the place that Rufus works has 2 golf tournaments a year, and they do best ball. The way best ball works is you have a team of 4 people, everybody hits the ball, and you go to whoever shot the best ball, you all take your shot there, and that counts as 1 stroke. The way it works, or used to work, is there is a international golf scoring system for these types of tournaments called the Cagelocke handicap system. Now, the way the Cagelocke handicap system works is if your score is between this and this, you get this as a handicap. And the idea is to keep it competitive, but also keep it so that the legitimately better people actually still have a chance to win because they're better. So fast forward a couple of years, we'd been using this rule set for 4 years now at this point. So 8 tournaments have all happened with the Cagelocke rule set. Tournament 9 and 10, they changed the rules. The way they changed the rules made it so that 9 times out of 10, the good golfers would lose. Guess who's better at golf now? Guess who loses? Guess who shot the best game of their life and managed to lose the tournament to a team that shot a very terrible score? The way they do it now is your score consists of the front 9 versus the back 9. So if you have a good front 9 and a bad back 9, you lose. This is what we shot. It was only a 9 hole, so instead of front 9, back 9, it was front 4, back 4, drop the worst. On the front 4, we went -2. And on the back, we shot par, so we lost. Because we had +2. That was our score, +2. We shot -2 on the card, and were scored at +2. So all that to say, I'd like to strive towards a rule set that keeps things competitive, but also allows the people who are better to be better. Because you don't want to normalize it to the point where the person who's actually better at the game can't get ahead. And I'm not saying that the Pokemon Showdown rules as is do that, because I don't know. But I don't want to get there. That was my story. Story time with Rufus. We got a friggin' eagle on a par 2 and we still lost somehow. That means we got a par 2 in 2 strokes. It was best ball, but still. We got an eagle on a par 2 and still somehow came in last. The team that won, they went like, their front 4 was like, yeah. So the first shot, it was actually one guy who eagled the hole by himself, and it wasn't me. His drive was actually quite bad, and we were still close to 200 yards away from the hole, and he hit it with his 3-wood, and the ball kicked off a hill and rolled into the hole from like almost 200 yards away. It was ridiculous. I don't think he could do that again if he tried, but I've played that hole many times since, and I've never... Usually we hit a better drive and we end up closer and we still don't eagle it, but it was really weird. It was crazy though. Yeah, the team that won, they went like, on the front 4, they went like +6 or +7. And then on the back 4, they went like +2, so they were -5. Like, it was just stupid. I don't think they hit a single par. I think it was all triple bogeys, or like the triple and double bogeys on the front and like single and double bogeys on the back. Like, it was just stupid. Because their front was so bad, they ended up winning. And that was the story of the time Rufus got really pissed off at company golf. Yeah, that was probably the best hole I've ever personally seen played in my life. And it was just like a fluke accident. It was crazy. Man, we might get to where I want to be. Another question, you might have answered this already. And I just don't know. But what if I use my Rattata in the Cagelocke round 1 and then round 2 I used Eradicate? Is that allowed? Should that be allowed? I don't know. Technically? Depends if you go by Pokedex entries or Soul. I can see that going both ways. And I'm definitely cool with whatever way that goes, but because that almost adds an element of strategy of how much do I level up my Pokemon so I can use it again. Do I keep it under leveled just so I can use it in this one to maybe over level it later? It brings up a bunch of different strategy questions of what you should do. Like, should I try to evolve this Rattata right now to fight Brock with Eradicate? Or should I stall him out so that the first battle after I beat Brock it evolves so I can train it up even higher and get 2 wins out of it? Because the thing is, I don't think anything really evolves more than 3 times, so you could only really get 3 Cagelocke battles out of that dude. Like, at most, right? And chances are, if you invested every single resource into that one guy, you're not investing into other things which you're going to need after you're done of your next evolution, right? I'm going to play this particular practice session as if that's what the rule is, that Rattata and Raticate are separate Pokemon. I'm going to assume that to be true right now because it doesn't super change how I fight Brock, but it changes when I stop leveling this guy. Because if it doesn't matter and I can't use him in the second fight regardless, then my training that I've done here is still valid and I just don't stop leveling him. So it doesn't really change anything a whole lot. But we're gonna stop leveling him right now, because I think Brock's gonna be enough to get him to the point where he's almost ready to go again. Actually, shit, I shouldn't be training this guy though. That's not what I should be doing, but we'll get 1 Ember out. what I should be doing is trying to train this guy. Even just a little bit, even just a couple levels. That'll give me an easier time later. Oh shit, that was a crit. I guess I just kind of got a little bit lucky there that he didn't crit me with a friggin' quick attack right after that. Yeah, we're gonna give Pikachu another couple minutes of training. Like I said, even if we can get an extra level or two, that'll help a little bit. Assuming... So this is kind of the weird thing, is that I probably would not train Pikachu right now. Actually, no, we're not. Because I'll tell you why. We're assuming that in this practice session, Rattata and Raticate are separate Pokemon. If that's the case, then that means I'm actually going to use the Raticate against Misty. And I don't need the Pikachu. So because of the assumption we made, we're going to fully play it out and according to that assumption. Okay. Yeah, whatever way it goes. Like I said, I'm just assuming it for this because it's easier for me to assume the way that I have to deviate from than to forget about it. Because at the end of the day, if I train the more complex way, it doesn't really matter, because if I accidentally do it when I'm in the Cagelocke, it doesn't really matter a whole lot. I didn't really lose anything. I only gain by practicing this way on the off chance that it happens. So for the sake of practice, we'll assume it's the complex, super strategic way to get our minds in that space. And if it's not, then even easier. We just continue to train Rattata to make him even stronger for the first Cagelocke match. That's really the only difference, is that we don't pump the last, and it only changes the last 5 minutes, really. Everything else is still exactly the same. It's just, do we pump a little extra into somebody else at the last 5? Who do we pump the last 5 minutes into, really? Okay. Keep an eye on that timer. Yeah, we're gonna get one more level and then a little bit more experience. I doubt we'll get another level after that. Maybe though? 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't like leaving anything to the last second in case something goes wrong, so... 10 minutes should be lots of time to go beat Brock, and I should have more than 10 minutes if I check my in-game time. But I'm gonna try my hardest to not use the in-game time, just because I should have less time based on the timer that I'm using, so if I can complete it in the timer's amount of time, I've definitely completed it by in-game time. Because there should never be a point where the in-game time is bigger than my timer. Because my timer is real time. So my timer should always make me have less time. Theoretically. Okay. It's time for us to go heal. We got about a minute left until we should be fighting Brock. Oh, shit. And we're gonna go buy... check our bag here. We're gonna go buy some more potion. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna end stream early. Oh wow, that's a lot of money. I think I'm gonna end stream early today. My wife doesn't work this weekend. I'll go spend some time with her for a little bit. She works nights, so typically either she's not home or I'm streaming. It works great. That's the key to a happy marriage. Just don't see each other. Ever. Okay. We got 9 minutes and 30 seconds to kill this guy. Okay. Here we go. Yes, we got the flinch. Two in a row. Nice. Easy. Okay. Let's hope this isn't a big problem. This is the only thing that could really get us. Okay. Come on. It's slow, but we're trying to funnel XP into this guy. Oh, that's real bad. Okay. We might have to switch after this. Okay, and then we'll let Charmander do one Metal Claw so we don't kill him. Oh shit. Or we just mash. Okay. Can't be switched, right, because he's bound. That's okay. We'll just use potions. Okay. This is a bit scary because I forgot about that. Okay. Okay, good, he missed. But now I don't really care. Because he's almost dead, so... There, now he did. Got him. Yeah, that took like 4 minutes. So you wouldn't want to leave yourself down to 5 minutes less, because that could get scary. Oh shoot, I gotta click back into this. Okay. Okay. And then I believe now is when if we were doing, I would have to show my time. Yeah, I still had 12 minutes left. According to that. Yeah, that's where we're gonna end it today.